Hunter Renfrow isn't the sexiest of names when it comes to fantasy football, but with buys starting this week, it's more important than ever to be able to find solid production when you're in a pinch. Got some interesting stats for you why Hunter Renfrow isn't getting the respect that he deserves. On the season, he's got more targets than DK Metcalf and DeAndre Hopkins. He's got more catches than Amari Cooper and Calvin Ridley, and he's got more fantasy points than Chase Claypool and Cortland Sutton. He's become pretty much a security blanket for Derek Carr and his second favorite target behind Darren Waller. Let's take a look at the stats for the season and show you why he should be rostered in a lot more leagues than he is. Renfrow is tied for the team lead with 28 receptions. He's got 38 targets and a 19.5% target share. Both are second on the team, and he's averaging 14.1 points per game, which is good enough for wide receiver 30 on the season. Things look even better for Renfrow over the past 3 weeks. He's first in receptions on the team with 17, tied with Darren Waller for targets with 22, target share with 20.6, and his 46.8 points is good enough for wide receiver 17 overall in weeks 3 through 5. This week, Renfrow goes up against the Denver Broncos defense that, although they are solid, they've been pretty friendly to the wide receiver position for fantasy purposes. They're averaging giving up a touchdown per game to the wide receiver position, and in 5 games this season, they've allowed 7 different wide receivers to go for at least 10 points. Now, Hunter Renfrow isn't a super high upside play, but he is a rock solid floor play. He scored double-digit points in every single game this season, at least 6 targets in each game, and at least 5 catches. There's no reason he shouldn't be rostered in more leagues. He's only rostered in 45% of Yahoo leagues. With buys coming up, even if you don't need him this week, pick him up, throw him on your bench. You would rather go ahead and have him now for when you do need him in a few weeks versus having to throw a bunch of fab at him. He's a solid start this week. I definitely think he's somebody you could start as a wide receiver 3 or flex play. But if he's just sitting out there on your waiver wire, pick him up and throw him on your bench. That's my take on Hunter Renfrow. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to Front Yard Fantasy on YouTube.